Welcome back to Earth 2115. Welcome back to the Eurasian Dynasty campaign. We're gonna go to the Himalaya today. Contacted platoon missing in action. We've lost contact with one of our reconnaissance platoons. Find out what happened to them. I can do that. We have some armies here as usual.
What do you want?
We suspected enemy bases were present in the mineral-rich Himalaya mountain region, so we dispatched a reconnaissance platoon to that area 3 days ago. We have since lost contact with him. The platoon commander is the nephew of General Fedorov, the man who personally promoted you. Do not disappoint him, for your own good. You must locate the missing platoon and be wary at all times. I can do that. So let's get going. We already have a construction unit here, that's always a good sign.
Okay. Uh-oh.
What's on our way?
What's down here? Trees apparently, so we're not that high up,
Hey!
I guess. Yet, there's no doubt the platoon has been wiped out. Locate and eliminate enemy troops. Well, that didn't go so hot for you. Well, you only had like 4 armies or so.
Any problems?
On the move.
Well, sorry about your nephew, General, but he was already dead when I arrived here, so you can't blame me for that. What you can blame me for is not starting research on this Cossack helicopter here. So let's do that right now.
Lord, right away.
Any problems?
Down here with you, and then let's see.
Uh-oh.
Nostro. Okay, comrade.
We check down this canyon here. Oh snap, it's our friends, the Lunar Corporation. They're fancy laser fences. Well, not fancy enough. Raise this base to the ground. When you have destroyed the mines, we can start extracting the minerals resources in this region. Send 10,000 credits to the spaceport for the advancement of Project Exodus. We can do that. First things first. Break through the fence here, then let's destroy the Guardian here. That's a defense structure. Not super powerful. Next, the mine here will die. So it stops extracting our resources, that is. You can already build me a power plant here. Maybe like here. And then let's destroy the ruin here as well. Let's destroy the ruin here. Thank you very much. And then let's cut their power. See? Transport's already loaded up. Very good, so let's call it. Because we need to restock here in the not too distant future. Got a supply depot or two here.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Here we go. And then you're mostly out of ammunition here, but that's fine. You can just hang out here. Supply guys are on the way. Mine, please. Don't think one mine can cover all of this. Very good. Unload here.
Any work for me?
Then let's get you to hold your position. And then I'd like another mine, please. Yeah, there we go. So here comes the helicopter squad. Things here are already exploding as they should. Supply helicopter, you assign yourself. Okay, you get out of the way. Chain guns are going hard already.
Awaiting order. Will do, comrade.
Hold position here for the time being. Come over here and you come over there. And then you can please supply these tanks here. That'd be great. I would really appreciate that. And you here go home. So where's my... Oh, here is where I left you. We're gonna get a refinery here as usual. Even though this time I might actually make use of the transport base. But I think I also need another power plant here, which I can get. No problem.
Roger.
So you choppers, lie down here, please.
Yes.
So supply depot, one of you can get them itself a double chain gun here. Mine. Yeah, let's get all of you weapons here. Might not be entirely necessary, but I want to make sure.
Awaiting order.
So you here just come over here.
Awaiting order.
Just ignore whatever enemies there are, just fly over them. Some of you may not actually be able to target these helicopters here anyway. Do you want all the tanks here? I'm not so sure about that. Because I'm probably gonna end up with too many tanks. So there's also a decent chance. You know, let's get like another 4, so I'll have to blow up some of you yet again. Because I might need those for helicopter replacements. So let's do just that. Just fly over here all the way. Nobody's going down just yet.
Standing by.
Okay, you here need to die, evidently.
Selected.
These small units are occasionally surprisingly hard to just click on. Yeah, they're kind of fiddly at times. So let's just stop, just stay here and fight.
Target selected.
You know what? I should still stick with this guy here. Should have been hit, so one guy's down. Acceptable.
Yes, sir.
Time for these guys here to die. Guy here has like a twin machine gun or chain gun or whatever. No solar power here allowed. Go away with your green energy. Then let's just pause again here. Let's swap over here and let's get you here to the mission. What's the research progress here? Okay, everything has been researched. Very nice. So the reason why some of these enemy units are here now is because the enemy has an obsession with destroying ruined buildings. That's likely going to keep happening. What are you doing? I told you to. To attack that guy, but you never mind. Just hang out here for a moment and keep attacking their power here. That's probably going to deal the most damage for a while.
Transporter has arrived.
And then here we go. Transporter has arrived. Let's deal with that. You get yourself unloaded here. And then let's go swap back to you guys. And yes, you here die first. That's detracted quite a few units, I have to say.
Yes, sir. Over now. Charge! Taking a bad hit.
Also, keep in mind we don't actually need to kill all these guys here. But I want to do it anyway. They're running kind of low on helicopters here.
We've taken a bad hit. Unit lost. Charge!
These guys are also regenerating. If you only have one helicopter, they're actually regenerating reasonably fast. I can only afford another one here. I guess it's because there was so many tanks. But I guess time to sacrifice those in the near future. For the time being, you just get up here. Because I really want that helicopter fleet. So here we go. You can actually start getting me resources here. Once I build... how much do we have in here? Once I actually build a mine, that is. The mine, I mean refinery.
As you wish, comrade.
I think I should have built that slightly further back, but it's gonna be fine. So here we go.
On the way.
We're busy. Action at last.
They've got all of you here. Some of you are veterans, so you're probably a bit more valuable. We're down here with resources, so I can, I guess, time sacrifice more of you because I really want those. I really want those helicopters. And I know I don't need to destroy the space here because the objective is actually just to gain resources, but I want to destroy the space. Can we actually... Can we get through here? Guess we'll find out. The spot has arrived, very good.
Yes. Okay, comrade.
All cool then. Let's see how far you get here. There's a lot of these guys here, but good thing is that they're all out of power now. Or are they? No, they actually should be out of power. Main base are also not shooting at us, that's a good sign. Why do they have a lot of guys here? You guys are definitely goners. No way all of you are gonna survive that. Then again, their units, they're just so brittle. Some of them have some firepower. You know what? I take back what I said. You might actually be successful here, or at least successful enough that not all of you are literally going to die. Okay, you here. Die now. Oh, you're bailing? Nice try. Do we have here? Aerial supply center. Sure, let's kill that. I said let's kill that. I said let's kill that. Come on. So let's see. On the plus side, we can now get our hands on the improved Cossack. Let's see how that goes. Need some more supplies here, of course. There's some more guys here too. That's not super important. Here we go. Let's see whether we can wipe out you here. Oh, you previously tried to escape. Oh yeah, also, I forgot to mention that. All these units either fly or hover. So these guys here don't have a navy. They just have their aerial and hover units. They're a bit more flexible than a lot of other. That's the weather control. Oh damn, look at that. Yes, you can blow that up if you would like to. So, the new Cossack fleets here. So I can get a total of 7, which I think has to be good enough for the time being. I don't want to destroy even more Palmiers. Yeah, you do that, just shoot things here. Oh yeah, solar panels left as well. I'm surprised those things didn't just explode, but I suppose they didn't. You can actually board already because this boarding always takes forever. And let's see what the deal here is. Oh yeah, I actually should tell you to get to this refinery here. Otherwise you're not going to do anything, are you? Yeah, this is not necessary. You can just get your resources and then just bail, which just means you have to defend for a while. But I felt like destroying this base here. Okay, so let's supply you yet again.
At your service, yes, sir. Over and out.
Here we go, got another 50 credits. You don't get anything with 50 credits in case you are curious. Also, the helicopters, they still need to replenish their ammunition because they don't have an energy weapon, but they can just fly into the supply center, so they don't need to wait for another helicopter to give them ammunition. To the mission, please. Boom. And let's see. So here we have quite a bit of resources left here.
Any problems? Yes.
And sure, you blow up a bit more of that. Very nice, and I guess we can continue here. Yeah, these guys are already gone. Very good, very good. I think I might actually commit some resources to the project this time. Don't want to be too mean. You can reload, please. May as well take the opportunity here. Then let's unload. The new Cossack friends.
At your service.
I think these Cossacks already had the double chain gun, but they didn't have the upgraded chassis or body. Do you call the chassis if it's a helicopter, not a tank? I don't know.
Yes, sir. Over and out.
Don't know, don't care right now, but feel free to let me know. Actually, I'm kind of curious now.
On the job.
So, and yes, why did I put you in there exactly?
On the move.
I don't remember. I think yeah, I think I know why. I think you were a leftover guy from the last
At your service.
mission. Anyway, come over here and start blowing things up, such as all these defenders here, unless... Yeah, may as well do that. Have some fun here.
What now?
You get yourself supplied here yet again. You run through your ammunition so quickly, but not as quickly as rocket units. Those can shoot for like 5 seconds, then they're dry. And there we go. Didn't even have enough ammunition for a full refill here. Well, that's just sad. Also, weather control center. Well, that's not good at all, is it? Also research. I should kill you, even though I don't think they can do research without power. I think you think that would need power. But anyway. Also, I don't think there's any more mines here. I guess the only mines are just in the first LC base here you're supposed to blow up. There's also some Mercuries here. I can shoot those down a bit as well. Some free experience here, because why not? I think they're out of units. I'm also not sure they built any units here, because they seem to have quite a few just stacked up on the map previously, but I think that was about it. Yeah, just to make sure that I built everything here that was to build. That I could build here. Yeah, these go through ammunition so good. Look at this. They destroy like one building and then they're done. It's fine, I've got helicopters here. If you can get into position to actually shoot things, that would be even better. Just a suggestion. No? Yeah, there we go. See? Lots of main bases here. Which, if you have 3 of those, it's still a main base. Who knows, in any case. Getting some Cossack experience here, the best kind of experience. Come on, someone shoot this a bit more, it's almost dead. There we go. If you want to do this with just ground units, then, well, good luck with that, because these power plants here are the last part of the base, or in the last part of the base you're gonna reach. Okay, so you can all reload, please. Yeah, I've got a bunch of these, and they can barely destroy one Guardian without needing to be resupplied, which really does not feel super great. But anyway, maybe I should put more supply choppers. But I really want my other supply helicopters here to get like a piece of pie here. Also, where's my gross here? There we go. You please get me a transport base, which I cannot build here for some reason. Let's build it here, that should be good enough.
As you wish, comrade.
Actually, I'm actually going to commit some money to the project this time, because I need to do it at one point. And I don't... Also 10,000, that's like nothing. That's like your starting budget on missions, or possibly not even that, to be perfectly honest. You here can also take some money here. Or transfer, you can already get a board here.
Yes, commander.
And sure, you can destroy another main base. You know what? You are so difficult to supply. You should have bought more supply guys here, but whatever. So then, let's give 10,000 credits to you to fulfill that objective.
Yes, Commander.
And you destroy the main base here.
Reporting.
I really like the chain gun. It's kind of weak, but at the same time there's lots of ammunition for it. It can attack grounded air targets. It's hit scan, whereas with the rockets you can actually dodge them unless you have the target seeking rockets. And even if you have those, you can still dodge them, but if you want to dodge those, you have to just fly away or run away far enough that they won't hit you anymore, which is not always feasible.
Reporting.
There you go. Some experience for you here. And there we go, everybody's fully, well, mostly fully supplied.
As you wish, Commander.
Reporting.
Yeah, these guys won't be automatically supplied because they don't have, they're not super low on ammunition, but you can still do it manually. How many of these defenders or guardians do they have here?
At your service.
They had like 10 or so. Okay, let's blow those up because I feel like doing so. Also pretty good range on these guys, even though occasionally, since even when you're in the air, you're still on a grid, it takes a while to get those guys to line themselves up properly. We, of course, regret the passing of a great hero of the ED, but the war continues. General Fedorov wishes to convey his thanks to you for recovering the remains of his nephew. Select your next battle zone, Commander. So if we now go back to the base and we're going to check out the goals here, then actually what's still at 0% because we transferred so little, but in the mission it shows you the current goals, and yeah, here we have it. Locate the missing platoon, find enemy troops, destroy the mines, and provide your base with 10,000 credits. There we go. How much is left here? Not a whole lot. And here's a little more left.
Roger. Target selected.
Let's actually just reload here, because I think we're going to need one more reload for the final Guardian there, so we may as well do it now. You guys here can come over here. I could add another gross to my gross collection if I want to. Yeah, sure. I don't really need that many, and you get a free one most of the time anyway. But maybe like 4 on the main base, just in case. I don't know what case, but there's certainly one case where that may or may not apply. Because one, these guys actually had experience at one point, same with these supply helicopters, but they may have been, that's like some visual glitch, so I'm not sure. Doesn't really matter, because these aren't combat units. Yeah, and there's also combat units that don't count towards your limit, which is kind of neat as well, because that means you don't have to worry about not building too many transport and slowing down your economy, which would just not be super fun. Let's send you to base already, even though not fully full. Let's see, anything left here? Nope, and there shouldn't be.
Reporting.
And you here just do a little more
Target selected.
chain gunning here.
Roger. Checkpoint set. Standing by. Roger, Commander.
Then I should actually get an offer to leave the mission, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to commit too much to the transport base here. You can also search for more enemy units. There might be some left in the south, even though they should have come over here at this point to destroy the ruins. But then again, maybe they don't do that if they're too far away. Not quite sure how the...
There they are.
Actually, there are still some guys here. You may also lack anti-air capabilities, not capacities, or maybe capacities as well, who knows. In any case, the transporter has arrived, so let's take the money here, take the money here, and then let's chase these guys here down and murder them.
Resource field exploited.
Very good.
They're mine.
Come on, just kill this guy here, thank you.
Reporting. On my way, comrade.
It evidently wasn't the last enemy unit because we didn't get a message regarding that yet.
At your service.
Also,
Point set.
like 2/3 of the map here are kind of irrelevant. I could see whether there's any resource fields there, but I kind of doubt it.
Over and out.
In any case,
We're busy.
yeah, this guy here has experience, these guys here too. I don't know, maybe they're just building just that much. Supply choppers, you join the supply chopper fleet here. And you here to the mission. So you can actually pick up the rest of my choppers here. So you're done here. There's a little bit of money left here. Let's transport a little bit more money to the main base. Yeah, I don't think there's anything of significance here from what I know.
Roger. Right away.
Okay, all mines have been exploited. You guys here are done as well. So let's give our transport here the last of the money here. I think, yeah, there's nothing left here. And both mines here have been exploited. Very good. We head back to base. And let's end this. And here we go. These guys only collected 2,000 credits. I guess that did blow up their base quite quickly. Didn't do so well there, Alice. Otherwise here, how much research did they actually do? Quite a lot, but I guess that's almost unavoidable. Even though I cut their power quite early, but maybe that doesn't just shut down all the research. In any case, that will be it for the time being. Thanks for watching and take care.